Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing my weekend cleaning routine. This is a routine that I like to do to reset my space after what usually ends up being a really chaotic and busy week. Depending on what needs to get done, this whole reset takes me about 1 to 2 hours to complete, but it saves me so much time when it comes to things like doing big deep cleans later, and it makes maintaining a tidy space pretty easy. Plus it's actually kind of fun. So let's reset and clean the apartment. And this video is sponsored by my pals at True Earth, but we'll talk about them more a little later on. Okay, but the first thing I like to do before anything else is make a coffee. It just makes everything better, and because I don't really love cleaning that much, on these reset days I like to couple my tasks with things I actually enjoy doing, or with little rewards sprinkled throughout, like this cup of coffee, or putting on my favorite podcast while I work. And if you don't know what to listen to, you can check out my slow fashion podcast right here. The first task in terms of the reset is to change and wash the bedding. We only keep 2 sets of sheets, so one always gets washed while the other gets changed over. So I'll strip off the pillowcases, the fitted sheets, the duvet cover, always so annoying, and even the mattress cover, and I'll throw it all in the washing machine. I use True Earth laundry strips, who I want to thank for sponsoring today's video. A big load like this will need 2 strips to make sure everything gets nice and clean. I've been doing my laundry with True Earth strips for about 2 years now, and I've been so happy with them. They're super easy to use, where 1 strip is good for 1 load, but you can also use a half a strip for small hand washes or while you travel, and 2 strips are better for larger loads like this one. Their packaging is super small space friendly, and they're 100% plastic free, so no more bulky detergent containers to deal with. Their strips are bleach free, sulfate free, paraben free, cruelty free, and they come in scented and fragrance free options too if you happen to have sensitive skin. Oh, and bonus, because I forgot to mention this last time, they're made in Canada. So if you're interested in giving True Earth a try, you can get 10% off using my code Christina10. I always have their discount code in every single one of my videos, so it's really easy to find once you're ready to buy. Thank you so much, True Earth. I like to wash the sheets either on warm or hot to kill all the dust mites and nasties that can build up in there, and while that's running, I move on to vacuuming the mattress. I don't use any baking soda or powders on the mattress because I heard it's not great for your vacuum, so I just set the Dyson on high power mode and give the mattress a good once over before I put on the new bedding. I'm always shocked at what the Dyson picks up after doing this. It's gross, but satisfying. Once the new sheets are on and the bed is made, the duvet is always a challenge. I cannot get that thing on gracefully, but it's fine. It's always good when it's done. And move on to dusting all the surfaces. I like to do this before I wipe down anything with a surface cleaner because otherwise you just move dust around and it gets really annoying. We've got a bunch of these disposable dusters, so I'm going to use them up, but I'm going to be switching to a microfiber cloth or old t-shirts to cut down on waste. I make sure to hit up the bed frame, the end tables, and even the baseboards and light switches before I move on to cleaning the mirror. You guys told me in my last video that the best way to prevent streaks on glass is to use glass cleaner and newspaper. I haven't had a chance to try this yet because getting a hold of a physical newspaper is more challenging than you think these days, but it was definitely the most popular hack, so I'm going to try it. But for now, I went with my usual and I just did my best. I still got streaks. Now it's time for the bathroom. I'm going to clean from top to bottom and from cleanest to dirtiest, so that means I'm starting with the mirrors. Then I go over the countertops, the faucet, and even the cabinets because things like water and toothpaste can easily splash here. Then it's time to tackle my least favorite thing, the toilet. But it's gotta be done. Again, I like to wipe any dust off first so I'm just not moving it all over the place, and then I hit it with a toilet bowl cleaner and start scrubbing. And finally, I'm going to wipe down the area around the toilet to make sure any dust, splashes, and other nastiness is cleaned up. And I make sure to disinfect any high-touch areas like the flusher. Is that what it's called? And now I can move on to the shower. We do have a detachable shower head in this unit, which makes spraying down the tiles and cleaning the shower a lot easier. I start by getting everything wet, and then I spray it down with a bathroom cleaner and just let it sit for a few minutes. And while I wait, I just do things like empty out the bathroom trash can and tidy up under the sink. Then I do a quick wipe down, rinse everything off, and then use the squeegee to prevent any water spots, and the shower is done for the week. Since the bathroom immediately flows into my office space, I tackle this next. I just take a few minutes to put away everything that's cluttering up my workspace back where it belongs, and give everything a good wipe down and dusting. I make sure to do things like wiping down my keyboard and my mouse because it's so easy for gunk to build up on here. And as you can see, I still haven't figured out my cord management system, but that's for another organizing video. And with the office done, it's time for the kitchen. I like to start by emptying out the garbage can since that's the easiest thing to do. Then I empty the dishwasher since we ran a load last night, and I won't have to do as many of these dishes in the sink by hand. But I still have to do some. Also, I fully realize I'm wearing 3 different pairs of pants in this video, but it's because while I was filming, I couldn't really decide if I wanted to wear real clothes or fake clothes, as in my comfiest of comfy clothes, but we ultimately ended up in sweatpants, which I think is the correct choice. You want to be comfy while you're cleaning, am I right?
I hope he tells us to burn our pants. These things are driving me nuts.
The plight of being a fashion girly. With the dishes done, I wipe down the sink, shine up the faucets, and wipe all the dust and gunk off the backsplash, stovetop, and our little coffee station over here. I didn't do a crazy deep clean today with the kitchen and places like the stovetop and the oven. I'm not tackling that today. That's for a deep clean video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Okay, with the kitchen done, it is home stretch time. We've just got the living room left. All this really needs is a good dusting and a vacuuming, so I just hit up the baseboards, the TV, and the media console with our duster, and I make sure to dust everything like our books, the Sonos, and even the Apple TV because these are all major dust collectors. Then I take all the cushions off the couch to get into all the nooks and crannies because crumbs and coins do like to hide in here. And then once that's done, I just give our pillows a good karate chop. And finally, I just finish off by running the vacuum across the whole apartment. I like to do this last because it's kind of a one and done thing, and I just make sure to hit places like under the bed, under tables, and under the couch, because this is where dust likes to collect, and I ended up probably pushing a lot of dust onto the floor when I was doing my dusting from top to bottom anyway. This ensures that it gets picked up, it's super quick and easy, and it's my favorite part for sure. Alright, after about 2 hours of work and a full Huberman Lab podcast later, the place is finally done. I hope this video gave you some motivation to reset and clean your own home, so leave me a soap emoji in the comments if you plan to clean along with me. I don't know, I just love watching cleaning videos, they're super satisfying. But also I just want to say there's no pressure to do all of this in a day, just do what you can and what works for you. I'm definitely going to have to take all day to recover from this power clean, so I'm just letting you know that it's not all about being some super productive girl boss clean talk queen. Ultimately, these cleans and resets make our life easier through the week, and that's why I do them. If you like this video, it would mean the world to me if you gave it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you check out True Earth, the discount's below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday. Love ya! Bye.